Then the little boy looked up. He could see people walking ahead. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. There were 6, 7, 8 people. There were 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 people. The little boy could see many people, grandfathers and grandmothers, boys and girls, aunts and uncles, and fathers and mothers were all walking slowly. Quickly, the neighbor man and the little boy ran up to the people. The little boy saw a very old man with a white beard walking very, very slowly. "Where is everyone going?" asked the little boy. The elderly, white-bearded man turned his head. "What did you say, son?" asked the elderly man. "I can't hear very well." "Where are you going?" asked the little boy in a louder voice. The elderly man smiled and put his shaking hand on the little boy's shoulder. "We are following Jesus," said the elderly man. "Jesus can do many wonderful things." "Like what?" asked the little boy as he and the neighbor man began to walk beside the elderly white-bearded man. "Why, I saw Jesus make a man with twisted legs able to walk. Jesus had made a blind man to see." As the elderly bearded white man talked, he leaned closer and closer to the small boy. "Do you know what?" whispered the elderly man. "I don't think Jesus is just another teacher." The elderly man took a deep breath, looked at the little boy right in the eye and said, "Jesus is God's very own son." The little boy's eyes opened wide with surprise. Then the little boy began to think as he and the neighbor man walked away. The neighbor man said, "I think we need to sit down and rest." "Yes, let's eat lunch," agreed the little boy. "Then I'm going to squeeze my way past these people to see Jesus." The little boy sat down on the soft grass. He started to untie the cloth that held his 2 little fish and 5 little loaves of bread. Suddenly, the little boy looked up at his neighbor friend. "Aren't you going to eat?" asked the little boy. "I am very hungry," replied the neighbor, "but I cannot eat. I do not have a lunch." The little boy picked up a little loaf of bread. "I will share my lunch with you," he said brightly. "Then you can eat just like everyone else." The man shook his head. "Eat just like everyone else? Why, son, I think you are the only one in this whole crowd of people who thought about bringing any lunch." Right then, a big man with dark hair walked past. The big man was looking and looking all around. The little boy looked up. "Who is that big man?" asked the little boy. "That man is Andrew, one of Jesus' special helper," Mr. Samuel answered. "I heard that Andrew is trying to find lunch for Jesus." The little boy quickly wrapped up his 5 little loaves and 2 little fish. "Mr. Andrew, Mr. Andrew," the little boy called, "you may take my lunch to Jesus."